Steve Cooper, Rank Success, and this is another video in a series of short videos that I'm doing in the lockdown period to help support police officers going for promotion to sergeant or inspector essentially. And today's video is about your approach to promotion. Now, one of my favourite quotes from history is from The Art of War by Sun Tzu. Intelligence, or the lack of it, determines the probability of success. Now, Sun Tzu isn't talking about intelligence up here, he's talking about like crime and community intelligence, gathering intelligence before you launch into a course of action. In his case, warfare. Learn as much as you can about the enemy, everything you can, before you commit to action and before you commit to war. Now, that's in the context of war, but The Art of War, the book, is still referred to by coaches, mentors, businesses and the military today, and those tactics stand the test of time. Now, in the context of preparing for promotion, the enemy is the promotion selection process, because there is uncertainty and you don't know much about it generally when you're starting to go for promotion. So one of the best ways to do it is to think about using the NDM to help guide your approach and what you're going to decide to do. So if you start at the NDM, the National Decision Model, intelligence gathering is a great place, because stage one of the NDM is about gathering information. And that's all people often say, it's about gathering information. And it's not, it's about gathering, analysing, verifying, checking and assessing information. So what information have you got now to start with? What intelligence can you start gathering right now about your force's promotion selection process? The second stage of the NDM is about assessing the threat and the risk, and to develop a working strategy. So what is your working strategy? What are the risks to you about running out of time, about whether you've got the finances to get hold of the information you need? Is it about not being supported? But you can start writing down and start building up this intelligence picture to help you with your plan, your approach to promotion by following the NDM. So what are some of the risks? Use the 10 risk principles. I'm not going to go through all of them now because we haven't got time in this video, but as a police officer you are expected to make decisions in conditions of uncertainty. This is one of them. What decision will you make in relation to how you approach promotion? All risks cannot be avoided. So which ones will you remove, avoid, accept? It's part of your approach, so give it some thought and use the NDM to start thinking through and structuring it. You have policy in relation to promotions in your force. What is it? What guidance have you got available, either from previous promotion processes, from literature on your force internal networks? How can you start building this promotion intelligence picture going forward? Because different forces have different processes in place at different times for different ranks, and I've alluded to that before in one of the previous videos around cops describing it as moving the goalposts. Well, that's fine, but if you're approaching a process, where will the goalposts be this year? So a little example around that: some forces, North Yorkshire I think, use strengths-based interviews for the promotion interview, but the CVF for their application process. Police Scotland are not doing interviews this year for inspectors, only assessment scenarios and role plays, or assessment centre exercises. So it's a moving feast, if you like, even at the moment. So what will your forces process be? And then you've got your options and contingencies. What will you really do? Will you just let time pass, watch a few videos like this and then wing it at the last minute? Because some people do, and it's an option. Or will you prepare to a depth and breadth of preparation, having gathered as much information as you can about the process to put you in the best place? And then finally, of course, you've got to take action. You've got to do something, and then review it. So if you've already decided that you're going for promotion, just review that. Go back to the beginning, as you should do with the NDM. When you get new information, whether it's this video, some of my free blogs, information about promotion processes internally, externally, keep going back to the beginning and spin the NDM, as they say. Where are you today? How are you positioned? And what are you feel about that? How can you improve? How are you improving? And then of course at the centre of all of this is the real reason, your ethics, your values. Why are you doing it? Why are you even bothering? What do you expect to get out of this? Yes, it's a career progression, but is that about money for you? Is that about a different perspective in the organisation? Is that about your end goal of being a chief constable or a senior officer one day? Or is it to move and get yourself onto a specialist team somewhere? You know all these things. Use the NDM to prepare, to help you prepare how you approach promotion, and you'll raise your own awareness as you do it. But start that process of gathering intelligence, because what generally, in my experience, speaking to lots of promotion candidates, is many of the people that I am lucky enough to work with come to me only after they've failed, and that's part of learning as well. But there's so many things that they could have done had they gathered intelligence at the start. So I will be doing other videos around this and preparing for promotion. And if you have thought about this, if it's something you'll reflect on, then there are other videos, please watch them. I also do free blogs. There are digital toolkits so you can prepare to hit the ground running with your promotion process, covering lots of this information. Or you can subscribe to YouTube, or you can follow me on social media, which is Facebook Rank Success or Twitter @rank_success. I look forward to speaking to you in subsequent videos, and until then, take care.